Alright.
Hey, we're live. We're good to go.
Yeah, welcome.
Hey guys, welcome to the ACEL semifinals match between Slug Esports and USCB. But we've got to get a fix really quick because we're set up in blind pick instead of in draft mode. So if you don't mind, we'll just get a quick remake in here and we'll get going all proper.
Oh my god.
Oh.
We're in the lobby for a good solid 30 minutes.
Oh my god, dude. I kind of want to copy and paste all this just so I can read later.
What, the lobby chat?
Yeah, just good game. I couldn't get it
my
in
lobby.
time. It was so worth it. So, are we still on? Or did you mute me again?
We're still on.
Hello! I will go ahead and work on getting the stream pulled up so I can read chat myself so that people can make fun of me and I can read in unison.
There's nothing going on in chat. I posted an "oh but no one's replied yet. It's pretty sad.
That's fine. That means that I'm kind of sad that people missed that. That was pretty quality.
I mean, the stream was live then and people are watching.
Oh man, like, can we make that a top 10 screen moment?
Yeah, put that in the highlights.
Just right in the highlights. Let's see. Pop out chat. And then I can close the stream. Because I don't need it. Do I need to go here?
Alrighty, so left is still Barbara and right is Cruz.
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, it's gonna be so hard remembering these names.
Dude, that's why you call one Slug Esports.
Alrighty.
And the other one not the raccoons, but
the hat dude.
Mm-hmm.
TTR.
That the TT is crying.
Yeah. It was either that or Twisted Tree Line, but
oh yeah, dude, it was totally Twisted Tree Line.
Yeah. I actually have 100% win rate in Twisted Tree Line Flex this year. If anyone's
what champion? Like, ooh, get this man on your squad.
Wait, no, not in game. Wait, there we go.
Oh, what was worrying? What was happening? You having some issues making it work?
I always do this thing where I accidentally go from starting scene to the in-game thing instead of to champ select. Okay.
First band coming out is going to be Sejuani.
She did receive some nerfs here on what, patch 8.7.
But were they enough?
I mean, she lost like what? She lost a good chunk of duration on her stun, I believe, which is actually kind of big. Yeah, slight nerf to the health growth, that's whatever, but losing 0.6 seconds on that E-stun is a little big, I would assume. Because they also nerfed like Cinderhulk too, and Warmogs.
Oh man, and then the next couple of bans coming out, they did ban Shin over on the other side, and then luckily Kai'Sa was banned out, so I don't have to say her name wrong the entire game.
Yeah, Kai'Sa, after the hotfix nerfs, she's not as strong. Like, she's still a little on the strong side, but yeah.
Well, I'm just happy that there's not a kit that I don't know anything about that I have to cast.
Oh, I know a little bit. Well, I know a chunk of her kit.
Mm-hmm.
There's the Olaf ban. It's kind of interesting because Olaf actually did receive a huge ulti nerf early on this patch, like going from 50 to 20% bonus move speed rank 1. Oof.
Yeah, but like, if that's the only thing they're gonna shave off of him, he can still be just as effective, right? Well, I guess maybe 30% slower than as effective as he was, but like, that's kind of negligible when you think about it in like the long run of league play from bad to good.
Yeah, I guess. But it does kind of like, it kind of really hurts Conqueror Olaf though, because that nerf was targeted at the Predator Olafs. Zach is going to be the first pick here for Barbara. Yeah, that's Barbara. Zach, he's been kind of big in the jungle all season long, I believe. He's
Mhm.
been right behind Sejuani in terms of tank junglers, and Cruz gonna respond with the Skarner jungle.
Which has also been a very strong jungler. I mean, surging up just kind of out of nowhere, and as far as how strong he was.
I mean, the buffs he got like early on in the season were huge. Holy moly, dude! Down like people just discovered, hey, take Predator on him.
And yeah, like Predator is very effective on Skarner. Like I've always liked Skarner though. He's been a good boy.
Yeah.
Let's see. You have Anivia getting picked up.
Yeah, Nivea has actually been rising up in popularity, I believe, because like other mid laners got nerfed. I'm not too familiar with the mid lane meta, but I do know she's been rising up, and people are starting to say she's one of the top few not junglers, mid laners.
There you go. And Cassidon getting locked in to bully the Anivia around.
Yeah, wait, does Cassidon Q cancel an Nivea ulti? It should, right?
It should. I think it is a silence, so it would turn it off.
It's not
I can't
silence,
remember.
it's a channel interruption.
So
Nivea ulting like one long channel?
I think, well, she can move though.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't theoretically be a channel. You have Jin getting banned out along with Tarek on the opposite side.
The recent Ginsu changes have basically been really nutty on Jin, and that's why he's shot up in priority a lot. It's like
I actually think that as of last week, though, in the ACEL, he wasn't allowed. We had like a post that said 2 things weren't allowed right now. I know one of them was Jin.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Blade.
But I think some writer came forward and said it's not actually a bug. Oh well. Tark and Braum being banned out, so Barbara just not wanting the side of Cruz to have a big beefy support, although the Thresh is still open. Granted, Thresh is a bit squishier of an option.
Well, and not really the best. Yeah, I was going to say, he's not really the best pick against Morgana either.
Yeah.
Liking the Janna a little bit more, at least against the front set of the front set of their picks. Morgana and Zach will both try and at least get as many people as possible with their ultimates. So
for sure,
Janna being able to counter.
Plus, just Janna, if she times her tornado well enough, she can just stuff Zach engages. Or if all else fails, she can just use the ulti monsoon or whatever, and that also will stuff the engages.
Mm-hmm. And then it looks like hovering Wukong right here on the end for the top lane. Up, nope, gonna change over to Pan. Just gonna play with my heart is what it is.
Yeah, but we do see the Severlog ban for UC Barbara, which is interesting because she hasn't been as big a priority this season as previous seasons. Like, part of it is like she didn't fit into the poke / lethality meta early on in this year, and then when it just came down to like hyper carries, she didn't really fit into that either.
That I don't know. I mean, so what's her fit here though? Exactly. Like, do you think she fills a niche here? Do you think spell shielding's going to be like beneficial? Like, what do you bring to the table aside from her E and maybe her ult to?
I mean, there is the wave clear. Granted, they already have that in Nivea, so at that point might be slightly moot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like I said, so it's her ultimate to engage right now, and spell shield for really.
Because he picked that into the Caitlyn too. Because into Caitlyn, you can just clear waves and force PvE instead of PvP. And plus, also, Caitlyn, if she wants to just set up traps, you can just use the spell shield to gobble one up.
Okay. We'll have to see if If they can, yeah, I was worried there for a second while we sit in this 3-minute spectator queue. If we were gonna have a really bad top laner. But we'll have to see. Like I guess trap gobbling is one of the uses for it. I want to see if Can't Carry can time me either on Feast or Skarner's Impale.
Oh yeah, that's true.
See if you can get a really spicy one.
Hard though.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's.
Yeah, I think the main usage of the Sever spell shield lane might actually be just deny Janna harass. Because Janna with Aerie, she just walks up, presses W on you, and then walks away with her move speed. Mm-hmm. So just being able to spell shield that poke could actually be pretty good.
Okay.
I don't know. Could just also be a comfort pick here for Can't Carry.
That's true. I mean, we did see 2 other carries banned out.
Yeah.
I do know that he played, I think, Xayah a couple of times in the season earlier.
Oh yeah, because Xayah is actually considered one of the strongest ADCs right now, I believe.
Mm-hmm. But would you have wanted to pick her against Caitlyn?
From my personal experience, you lose that matchup, but it's not a super losing matchup. Because you do at least have the Q and the pass-through feathers to kind of harass her at range. I don't know. Because basically against Caitlyn, most champs just are supposed to lose lane, except for a select few, like maybe Draven. Ashe is a neutral matchup. And then Jhin is like a semi-neutral matchup, I believe.
So looking at the teams right now, being completely unbiased because you know nothing about either of these teams. You haven't been casting this conference.
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna come away from the win, just from a team standpoint?
Let me just review this. Let's see. Maybe Cruz. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Because they do have a pretty strong bot lane, and if they're able to get that rolling, they could get a first tower and just snowball that lane. And then, thing is, Cho'Gath, I don't know how well he does into the Darius in the top lane. Plus, also Caston still probably has trouble pre-6 versus Anivia. Granted, once that Caston does hit 6, Pretzel should just be able to bully out Soliers.
Okay.
Yeah, although, I guess the side of Cruz, they don't really have the best engage. It's just a Skarner running at you at max speed. Which I guess is alright, but compared to a Zac jump, it isn't.
As far as where it can be, yeah, that's a pretty extremely different, like, engage.
Yeah. Because, yeah. I'm not entirely sure. Are there any things that pop out to you just looking at what we see right now?
Well, you were right on the Aries. You have Janna and Morgana both running Aerie.
Yeah.
I was seeing if there was like a summoner spellbook or anything. I'm really enjoying Pretzel pulling out the Festival Cassidon though.
Oh baby. Dude,
both of the mid laners actually pulling out some really nice old school skins.
Oh god, yeah. I had a friend I once mystery gifted him Whistler Village Twitch, and that was back before the Splash rework, so it's just like god awful.
But I mean, now he doesn't feel bad about it. I think I have that Twitch skin as well.
Yeah, no, like some of those like really old skins before their Splash updates, we actually memed about them. Like, you remember old Nox's Poppy?
You mean ICP OPVY?
What?
Was that the one where she looked like a member of ICP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically the first time we ever saw that skin was in a draft Dominion match versus a Diamond player, so we're just scared shitless looking at it like, holy shit, dude. A, this guy plays Poppy, B, he has this scary ass skin. So it just became a meme. And like now, basically all of my friends and I from high school eventually bought the Noxus Poppy skin.
It's a good skin, TM.
mean,
Also, don't forget to pull the scoreboard up.
Yeah, I got it.
Word. I always forget.
Oh no. See the GLHF.
Looks like they're planning on invading. You had blue pings going in on the opposite side of red jungle.
Yeah. Barbara does have a Morgana bind level 1, which is pretty nice. Because Morgana bind level 1 is still like a 3-second CC, I believe.
Mm-hmm. So we'll
I think
see.
they're
Santa
gonna get
Barbara
spotted out.
creeping up on Santa Cruz. The flash, the Q lands, and the fight starts. There's 2 stuns onto Caitlyn. She gone. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
there we go.
First blood to Severe. Like, couldn't
Severe.
quite get away. Both summoners used by Caitlyn, right?
Oh,
Yep.
Savaldi capturing the mini game.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there you go. The gold getting split up between Anivia and Zach right here.
Yeah, first blood going on to gain carry is pretty nice here, because that's going to give him Longsword and extra pot. Extra pot
Mhm.
going to be actually extra really good, because Sivir only has 500 range, Caitlyn has 650, so Caitlyn's just able to get a lot of extra auto harass on you, and having that extra push in to mitigate that will help him stay in lane a lot longer.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
As both jungler, and not to mention all the aggression that Zach might be able to apply on a Caitlyn without flash real early.
It's true. Thing is, he does...
Like flash or heal.
Yeah. Yeah, he decided to hold on to those for a bit too long. Granted, when I first saw that bind land, I thought the side of UC Barbara was just too far to follow up, but I guess they had enough damage because they ended up killing him.
I mean, right after the bind came in, you had Anivia's Q come in behind it, so that double locked her up. And then Zach, I even think, disjointed for a moment with his. I don't know if he started W or if he started Q. Oh, and we have a pause.
Alrighty.
Don't know why. We'll find out in a second, I think.
Alright, and at chat, I know my mic's kind of quiet. I've tried like most things, well, almost everything to try and alleviate it, but it's still always quiet, so yeah. Sorry about that one, chat. So what was the reason for the pause? Internet issues?
I'm not even 100% sure yet. I was gonna
Internet
hop over.
issues for jungler on the side of Barbara.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess in a perfect world I could move this chat window to where I could read it at all the times.
I mean,
Like instead of having the overlay in the way.
I just tab in and out. Oh god.
Oh, the spectator portraits, I mean, are in the way of it.
Yeah.
So I can't see behind it. Other than that, how's your night? Haha.
Picking. I got to ranked to gold 3 because basically I got to gold 2, then lost like 5 or 6 ranked games in a row and dropped back to gold 3. So that was unfortunate. How was your night aside from work?
Everything went well. I can't complain. Just it's waiting tables, and other than that, I didn't do anything else except wait for this because I'll be up until like 2 a.m.
Hey.
I am going to fiddle with my mic on Discord really quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say. Pretty sure they're complaining about my mic and not yours.
They are, but I can help you out, kind of. There we go.
Yeah, basically I have it set up to where my mic volume is at max, and then desktop volume is at like 30%.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I just rely on people to jack the volume all the way up.
Yeah, I don't know. I've had issues with my sound quality the whole time. Whenever I started streaming for them. I think it was really where my microphone was. It seems like we are going to get the pauses done and ready to go, though.
Yeah.
Both teams seeming to be ready.
Yeah. Because, I don't know, pauses are kind of, I don't know, they kind of suck as a caster.
Well, I mean, you know, as long as we can fill the empty air with just things. I am good at rambling, so there is that. A little bit of a fight going on top lane for a moment.
Dog impersonator gonna hit level 2 first on the Darius.
Oh, and Shimushi did catch Zac out of his blue buff. That is probably going to be... Oh, no, he's going to run away and maybe get caught by the other members of his team. Kind of got no place to go. Did pop the passive, though. But he is probably going to pay with his life here. That's just too many members trying to run him down. Oh, or...
Wait.
I could be wrong.
Wait,
he could
is
make
this
it.
the Great Escape?
No.
Nope.
Oh, so close.
Gonna get pelted down by the bird autos.
And he does, and that is also not that good because that gives blue buff over to Anivia.
Yeah. Plus, also, that's that's a huge tempo swing.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's the issue whenever you're laning against somebody, jungling against somebody that has a don't die passive.
Yeah. I mean, against Zac, his first clear you are able to bully him, because from what I know, he kind of clears at low health, just due to how his kit works. Taber's walking down from top lane.
Though it does look like he's about to get caught out as well. This kill is going to go to Pretzel. Now, Pretzel has double buffs in lane, which trumps the blue buff on Anivia. Everybody knows 2 buffs are better than 1.
That could have been a 200 IQ buff transfer there.
That's obviously all that it was, right? That's we'll have to ask them after this game. We'll have to confirm it.
Just hit him with the all plan nerds in all chat.
Yep, exactly. All according to Keikaku.
Keikaku?
Yeah, Keikaku means plan. That's my editor's note.
Yeah. I don't know, it's just funny that it's pronounced Keikaku.
I don't disagree. Let's see. Still looking on. Bottom lane's just got some farming going on, though it does look like Skarner wants to push in. I don't know if he was spotted out on a ward.
Oh, that's a spell shield down.
That is a spell shield down. That's going to be a... Oh, that's another spell shield used, though. And the heal, good bind onto Janna to keep her safe. Zac finds his way roaming down as well. But yeah, it doesn't seem like he's going to do anything.
Yeah, just kind of a quick old hello.
Just say, hey, I'm here. Here just in case you were thinking about something. Don't do it.
Yeah, it does force out the heal of Giant Carry there in exchange for Encourage's Ignite. Oh. So, technically that should be a win. Because they did nerf the heal cooldown where it's lower.
Darius is getting pretty low here. Yep, that's gonna probably be him falling. Yeah.
Yep, Tapper's gonna shout Impersonator to death.
Yeah, just realized that he'd gotten in too deep, tried to run away with his flash.
Yeah, a little interesting because Darius is just known as the lane bully of top lane. But Tapper's taking it to him there.
Well, you fight in a creep wave. The creep waves kind of balance everything out.
That's true.
Like, creep waves are the silent MVP of League of Legends. I don't know how many times in my bad divisions I've sat there and like just hit somebody right next to tower or look enticing to them while they were under tower, and then they take 70% from their minions.
Yeah,
or my minions.
Then on the flip side, you're farming under tower and your minions are just not letting you do that.
I mean, you know, it's whichever. It's still fine. My minions are beating them up. It's mission accomplished, basically. Just farm fest going on bottom.
Yeah, as expected. Several likes to force farm lanes just because her laning phase isn't really the best. Granted, her Q early ranks actually does a hell of a lot of damage. Problem is, you gotta land both Qs and have them not pass their minions.
Yeah, it's got to be the sweet spot where it basically goes back and forth at the same time. That nice return on Boomerang Blade.
Mm-hmm. And Tabber's gonna pick up the Bramble Vest with his first spec, just not wanting Impersonator to heal at all.
That's not polite.
Yeah, dude. Freaking... Because Thornmail is the stop hitting yourself item of League.
Mm-hmm. It's a good item too. I've been playing just slamming out Urgot a lot. Oh, it does look like we have a gank coming in from Shmushi. Can't carry, is gonna be able to get out, but she's gonna fall. Darius teleporting bottom. Oh no, that's Anivia. So Solaris seeing if they can get a wall. No, yes, but no.
Ooh. Oh, he went electrocute Anivia. Pretzel gonna find Savaldi in his own jungle. Savaldi is low. Don't know if the passive is back up.
He got away. He had a blast plant. His passive is up, however.
Yeah.
Let me look at that for you. But Pretzel is moving down to clear the ward. They definitely have been doing. Have you been paying attention to the warding game so far?
Nah.
Nah, I do feel like that it is being controlled pretty well.
We do see a big CS lead in the bottom lane for the side of Barbara, though. Well, it was bigger. It was like 15 CS, but it's evened out. It's only 12 CS. Oh well.
And top lane isn't too different. You do have that kill right now on Shogath, on Tavers, to kind of even out that lane CS as well.
Yeah, and top lane might not see too much action for the foreseeable future, because the first dragon is an Infernal, and both teams are really gonna want that.
And Dog Impersonator just teleported top, so let's see if that does actually spark a move onto Infernal Drake.
Oof, yeah.
There was no information on, but both TPs on their side are down. Because you had a Nevia teleport bottom just a moment ago.
Yeah, Pretzel now well past the level 6 spike and already given Solaris a bit of trouble with the Zolans.
You have Dog Impersonator looking to try and bully Tabers about, but standing back, standing far enough away, he'll stay out of harm's way.
Oh, so the casting key does cancel an Eevee ulti, I think.
Oh, and Shmushi getting blocked off, but will it be enough? No. That should be an egg. But Savati does show up, blows the flash, and that's the second time that a Don't Die passive has saved their life.
Yeah, all they need is Zillion and Aatrox now.
Oh, that is true. Just that would be where it don't. Shh. Stop. Don't talk to me or my family ever again. Oh, you have Solaris looking to try and get a Nevia, and Pretzel. Ooh, that was a little greedy. And you have Tabers moving down too, seeing if he can make anything happen down here, but he's a little outnumbered. Cell Division's still up.
There's the dunk coming out.
Yep. And like I said, Cell Division's gonna keep him alive, and Dog Impersonator's gonna get a kill. Oh no, Pretzel, yeah.
Oof, yeah.
Falling to the Darius.
Yeah.
Getting split up by Jogath and
yeah. Yeah, Impersonator had his passive ticking there, so as soon as Pretzel jumped in, he just ate full Darius blue stacks to the face and just kind of dropped.
Well, and like I said, the cleanup from Zach onto Tabers was also really good. Just kind of happening in the back, so that he couldn't even come over to offer any assistance. Which is, I think, is probably what Pretzel was going to rely on there.
Yeah, and in the end, I believe that's a big win for the side of UC Santa Barbara.
You have Zach sneaking down. He knows that bush isn't warded because of the pink, so he'll just be able to hang out. But maybe, oh, hold on, Zach's getting ready. He does jump in. Catches. Oh man. But he misses with the ultimate. So they just make Janna walk away.
Yeah, sadly, Savaldi not able to land the Q yoink there.
You have Solaris catching out Shimushi, and they do. So that'll be a pick, and maybe the Infernal Drake?
That should be Infernal. No jungler to contest him. You guys have a man up.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
He has smite and everything, right? Yeah. Savaldi has smite up, so shouldn't be an issue. This Infernal Drake should fall.
It should.
And we'll see what the next one is.
Solar is getting a steal onto Pretzel's blue. Well, Shimushi's blue.
And gonna sneak down bottom and walk over pink ward.
Yeah, Dog Impersonator now has a full black cleaver, whereas Tabbers doesn't have a full item yet. Gotta mean he can just drop.
No, it doesn't look like it's helping him much. There's your true the true damage not quite enough. So the Q finishes him off. Dog Impersonator coming away with the kill.
Yeah. And Graph House and Kibi Drago who just got a kill. But Santa Cruz able to pick up a return kill onto Solaris. Got a little too greedy going for that blue, it looks like.
Oh. Huh. How did... What... Why are they doing that when I was just watching the top fight? Like, they can't do that. They can't fight two places at the same time. They can't keep up with that.
Ooh. And Can't Carry now has his Essence Reaver. So he can just perma-push lanes. Which is really good for him. Because he could perma-push lanes before, but he just toast through his mana and needed a spell shield proc.
Now he has no issue perma-pushing through lanes, right?
Yeah, and it looks like he's going for Merc Shreds. It's interesting.
I mean, is it like you have? It's a lot of magic damage on that team.
Yeah.
That it's actually, I would argue that it's more magic than physical damage. You also have, you don't really get to any help with the knock-up, do you? From Cho'Gath. That's gonna last as long as it always does.
Yeah, knock-ups aren't affected by tenacity.
But you have Janna slow, you have Kassadin slow.
The silence.
You have a lot of different slows and silences and...
Skarn or stun.
Yeah. There are a few things where Mercury Treads, I think, benefits you more than the other thing does. The stun landing on the Tabbers, and they're going to bring him back a little bit further. That's probably going to be a Ted Cho'Gath. He's going to get slam dunked here in a second. Not even needed. Solaris getting rained down by Shimushi. Predator does land. Let's see if he does get away from Pretzel in time. He might be able to. Caitlyn's looking to fight back. Morgana getting a really good ultimate, landing it on Pretzel and onto Sumushi. Brad Pitt does get ulted by Darius, and that is almost a complete and total wipe.
Yeah, what looked like a really good fight there initially for the Slugs just did not work out for them. Dog Impersonator TPing in and then just hardly dropping the huge ulti to screw them all up.
Yeah, just destroying, like, really wanted all three of them with the ultimate. But Caitlyn dying a little too soon for it to proc.
Yeah. And now
they're just slowly taking all the first towers.
And we now see a 6-1 Darius. There shouldn't be anyone on the side of Santa Cruz who can deal with him right now. I'm sure that
it'll be okay. Like, Darius doesn't get out of control at all.
Yeah. I mean, in team fights, they might be able to just knock him out, because playing a Juggernaut into Janna is kind of a living hell. Plus, also, if he just runs directly at the back line, Brad Pitt can just drop traps. If he steps on a trap, that's like nearly 2 seconds of him not walking.
And then getting knocked up.
Yeah.
And then, like, getting trapped again.
But we see a 6k gold lead for the side of Santa Barbara here, which is pretty big considering it's only 16 minutes into the game.
Just, I mean, but, like, as we've been seeing, just all the fights seem to just fall their way. It's not even, well, like I said, four for nothing there was how that last fight went.
Oh god, yeah, you're right. They didn't even get one.
Nope, Zach was top. Zach finished, like, they actually went 4 for none and then took every mid lane or every first tier tower. Like, that is a huge swing.
Yeah, that's a minor gold swing.
I guess that is a little bit of gold. You're right.
Getting first tower along with 2 other towers and 4 kills.
Yep, that works out for you in your squad a little bit. Squad goals. Have Severe trying to forever push, but 4 members of Slud Esports sitting bottom side waiting to pounce if they get the opportunity. Right now, just transferring blue buff over.
So you pronounce Sever like severe?
Yeah, I do. I've been talked about it before. Did you not hear me talk about how I didn't want to see Kasai picked because I was going to call her Kaisa the whole time?
Wait, she isn't Kaisa?
Yeah, see, I did it one way and I meant to do it the other. So, there you go. I warned you.
Okay.
Like, I know my own faults. I'm trying to avoid them here.
Alrighty.
Just need a swear jar, except it's whenever I pronounce heroes' names improperly.
Oh god, Dog Impersonator has a nearly 3k gold lead over Tabers right now. Oof.
It's not where you really want to be as a top laner.
Yeah, every member of Santa Barbara right now has a gold lead on their respective opponent. Although granted, Barley Trying only has like 100 gold lead on Encourage right now.
I mean, like, overall, Encourage has been having a good game. I guess neither support's had a bad game.
Yeah.
Up that might be a dead Samushi, but he does get out.
Thanks.
Burned his flash. Yeah. Pretzel does find Morgana.
Yeah, Barley Trying almost in a bit of pickle there, but just gonna walk out.
And here comes another grab this time. Oh, the knock-up, though. There you go. That's what we were talking about, but it's not going to be enough. Darius does show up. He wasn't a member for that knock-up. Oh, that trap and everything, though. We were talking about that a little earlier. You have the leap catching Samushi before he can speed away with that W, and then the wall to trap him. Solaris cleaning that kill up as well.
Oof, yeah, Santa Cruz trying to force a fight there because they do know they're behind and they need to do something about this, but it just goes terribly wrong for them, losing 2 members, and they're going to lose this inner tower here, thanks to that Herald.
They might lose 2 inner towers, really. Darius is pushing top. They lose their Caitlyn. Tavers is thinking about falling, but he might be okay now. Like, Zach decided that diving was not in his best interest. Inhib tower in mid is going to fall to Rift Herald and 4 members. Pretzel trying to do anything, getting ulted by Morgana, breaking the tether just in time as they clear Rift Herald. And top second tower did fall as well to Darius.
Yeah, but things are just getting worse and worse if you're on the side of Santa Cruz here. 11k gold lead. Things are starting to look really grim for them. And they might just have to pull a miracle to come back in this game.
Yeah, they...
Because it's like, no one on the side of their team is winning. So there's not like anyone who's really fed on your team that's saying, oh yeah, let's just protect this guy in fights, he'll carry, and we can win off of that.
Alright, as we're saying, Pretzel trying to run can't carry down. Gonna ult to get away though.
Yeah.
And just kind of walk off.
If Santa Cruz is able to get picks like that and just stall out the game a little, that will definitely help them a lot with coming back into this game.
But it looks like Santa Barbara's kind of hunting for a pick of their own, or just clearing wards again.
Baron
Vision's super important right now.
Yeah, considering how big of a deal Baron is right now. Like, if Santa Barbara gets Baron, that should almost certainly be the middle inhibitor going down.
Oof. Let's see. Just have more lull in the action as both teams are kind of dancing around one another. Pretzel. Oh, Pretzel getting caught out by the ultimate. Zach trying to jump in, does grab two members. Samushi trying to fight back. There's an E out there. They just continue to push the inhib down. Dog Impersonator shows up and everyone backs off.
Yeah, no one really wants to be on the receiving end of that 7-1 Darius right now.
That's Salvati getting blocked up. The suppress landing onto Dog Impersonator now forcing his flash. Binding landing on distribution.
That is still the inhib going down for the side of Santa Cruz here. Yeah, and that's just going to make...
I was just going to say, yeah, just continuing to choke him down.
Yeah, that's just going to make contesting this Baron even harder for them than it already was. Although, if the side of Santa Barbara just doesn't really do anything, granted, they're kind of just going right onto that Baron.
They're kind of low, though.
Yeah. Thing is, they see Pretzel bot, so Pretzel would have to TP here, and Shamushi doesn't have Flash or a Blast Cone.
Yeah, and it does look like this will fall. Yep. Salvati gets it easy, and they try to fight. Pretzel did get over there as quick as he could, so I'm not sure if he did teleport. He does land a 3-man W, though. That was pretty good. Tabber's getting ulted back into him. He tries to jump out. Two of the those passives, though.
And here's Dog Impersonator.
And there goes Janna. Just as soon as Dog Impersonator shows up, he just goes away. And that should be GG's coming out from both sides. That'll be game 1.
Yep, a really convincing victory here for the side of Santa Barbara to take that game 1.
Kinda. Just as soon as we started talking about lane bullying and Darius getting bullied, he just seemed to turn a switch.
Yeah, I think it kind of helped that he picked up like 2 or 3 free kills in a fight.